Good morning, boys and girls. We've had some crazy weather today. Today's Monday, and today we had those storms come through, and my power went out at my house, and the wind is blowing really, really hard outside. So I look very crazy today. But I still want to explain day one of the new packets that your parents will be picking up today and tomorrow, April 13th and 14th. They'll be outside from 9 to 5. So I want to go ahead and explain it in case you want to start it today. Now, you can either watch this video all the way through and then do your work, or you can pause the video as I explain each section and then push play again for the next section. Let's go ahead and start. This one says day one. Tomorrow, it'll say day two, and then day three. So it's really, really easy. And the only thing you have to do is what is stapled together for that day's packet. You won't have to flip through a whole bunch of stuff. So that's going to be really good. The first section is phonics, and there's 3 pictures. You're going to have to look at the picture, and you're going to have to figure out what the sounds of those letters are and spell the letters all by yourself. You'll notice these boxes are different sizes. That's because that's the beginning of bus. That stick goes up all the way to the ceiling when we're writing it. So they give you a bigger box to write it in. Now, if you're making little b, first you're going to make that long pole, and then the ball comes after. Then little u. Little u is going to fit perfectly in this little box because little u goes between the broken line and the red carpet. Bus. S, very easy. Remember, S is just a little snake. It's also going to fit inside the little box. I'm not going to help you with the other ones. You're going to do top and hat all by yourself. But look, these are really good clues. It's going to help you figure out what the letter is. Let's go to the next section. This is the reading section. You're going to read the story. It's only 4 sentences. Remember, there's a question mark at the end of the last one, so your voice will go up a little bit at the end. Figure out what the story is telling you. If you don't understand a word, mark the vowels. That's going to help you. If you see special sounds, remember to circle special sounds. That will also help you read. Now, if you figure it out, but you still don't know what some of the words are, if you read the other words in that same sentence, it may help you figure out what the word is, and you won't have to ask your mom and dad. Really try hard to work it out on your own using your own smart brain before you ask your mom and dad or your big brother or sister. After you read the story, there are 2 questions it's going to ask you. You're going to read the question and see what's left out. What is the answer to that question? Now, there's 2 questions, but there's 4 words you can choose from. When you figure out which one of these words goes in this blank spot, go ahead and mark an X on that word. That way, when it's time to do the next sentence, you won't even look at that word. It'll be a little bit easier for you. When you finish the story and you've gone ahead and you've answered those questions, go ahead and read this sentence, and don't forget the period at the end. Read it first, then trace it. Then write it all by yourself, just like it looks right above. So that's 3 things you're going to do for this bottom sentence. Number 1 is read it. Number 2 is trace it. And number 3 is write it all by yourself. This is going to help you warm up. Now, if you'd like, you may color it. Miss Derry is telling you don't have to color it. If your mom and daddy tell you you do have to color it, then you must obey them. On the back of this same paper, we're going to see some numbers. It says primary math day 1, and it says April because we're in April already. Now for this section right here, oh, I just saw a clue. Write your name. Don't forget to write your name on these packets. When I get them back, I want to know who to put a wonderful sticker on. Now if you look right here, it says write the missing numbers. So we have a blank, a 7, a blank, and a 9. So you're going to have to figure out what comes before 7. Now most of you already know what comes before 7. But if you're a little bit confused, look, this is going to help you. Let's find 7 down here. There's 7. We're missing the one that is before it. It is 6, and 6 has a ball on the bottom. So we'll write a 6 here. 6, 7, let's look, 6, 7, 8. Remember, an 8 is going to be a capital S, and then we connect the bottom to the top again. And then we have 9 at the end. Right here it says count how many. You're just going to count how many dots there are and write that number on this line. Right here, we're going to be working on charts. We started working on charts before we got out of school. It says count the objects and color the graph. The graph is the way we're going to be able to see which object is the most and which object is the least. First, it shows us a notebook, and I've already done this first one for you. I looked up here and I counted 1, 2, 3 notebooks. So I wrote a number 3 here, and then I only colored from the bottom 1, 2, 3 boxes. Next, you're going to be looking for a stapler, just like Mrs. Derry's stapler. 1, 2. I'm going to put a 2 here, and then how many boxes will I color? 2. I'm going to color this one and this one. Remember, when Miss Derry is showing you how to color, sometimes I don't color it all the way, but you know how to color it all the way so no white is left. I'm not going to help you with scissors and with paintbrushes, but you know what to do now. And when you're done, you'll be able to look at this graph and you'll be able to see which one is the most in that group. Now let's look right here at the addition. Solve the addition problems. Right here we have 4 plus 5 equals, well, there's 4 dots on this butterfly. There's 5 dots on this butterfly. So 4 dots plus 5 dots equals, you can use your fingers. You can say 4 plus 5 and count all those fingers, or you can count the dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll know that 4 plus 5 equals 9. So you'll put a 9 right here in the space. I'm not going to tell you what to do with the last one. You're going to do this one all by yourself, but we're coloring the raindrops. I'm sorry, we're counting the raindrops to find out what 3 plus 2 equals. Now, this is your warm-up paper. This is what's going to get you going in the morning before you start all your other work. And it's 2 sides. Now, this paper, the next paper, this is the most important paper in this whole packet today. There are 4 pages altogether. This is the most important. I really, really want your slow, steady, good work. Let's pretend it's a yellow box paper. That's how important it is. The very top, it's telling us to mark the vowels and read the words. Easy peasy. Section 2 says circle the word that will complete each sentence. So once again, like our other paper, you're going to read the sentence. Remember, we have sight words. Sight words don't follow the rules. You just got to remember. So you're going to read the sentence and choose which word will fit into that sentence. Let's do the first one together. Bill rode. Now I know this O says O because it's 2 vowels in the word. So what I would like you to do is mark vowels. It's going to help you, just like we did it up here. This is a sight word. Bill rode on the, now we have 2 choices. Yet, Bill rode on the yet bus. Bill rode on the bus. Which one should I choose, yet or bus? I'm gonna choose bus. I'm gonna circle it, don't even have to write the word. You do the last 3 on this page all by yourself. Remember, marking vowels is a really big help. Now on the back, it says, circle the 2 pictures in each row that have the same vowel sound. That is one thing they're telling you to do. But then it also tells you to write that vowel. So that's 2 jobs you have to do for this part. The first job, circle 2 pictures in each row that have the same vowel. Let's do that first one together. Flag, I hear a. Cake, okay, that's a long A sound. Bat, that's the short A sound again. So short A, long A, and short A. I'm circling flag and bat because they both have the short A sound, but I can't forget the last part. The last part is to write it. I'm gonna write it. I'm going to make sure that the little ball stays between the broken line and the red carpet, and that straight stick comes after. You're going to do the same thing for butterfly, sandwich, duck, bike, dime, boat. The last section says fill in the bubble under the letter that completes each word. Now, we're choosing vowels right here for this one. And I don't know if you noticed this, but there's a vowel here and we're choosing a vowel. That means it's a 2-vowel word. So one of these vowels, I'm going to say it's long sound because look, this one's going to be silent. So is it going to be long A, or long E? Let's try both. A, N, E, reen. Rain or reen? Rain. You're going to do the rest all by yourself. Now the next page, super easy peasy. You're going to be tracing 60 and then you're going to write the 60 family underneath it. So it's 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. But wait. Then we're going to do it again. We're not doing 70 yet. After we write the 60 family 2 times, then we're going to write the 70 family 2 times. Remember, every number in the 60 family will begin with a 6, and every number in the 70 family will begin with a 7. You do not have to do the back unless you mess up and you just want to try and do it neater, or if your mom and dad says, oh, you can do better than that, and they ask you to do the other side. But otherwise, you don't have to do the other side. Super easy peasy handwriting. We're going to be tracing capital T and little t, then writing capital T, little t, capital T, little t. Then we're going to be tracing this sentence. I want you to read this sentence first, then trace this sentence. That's 2 things. Read, trace, and then write it on house number 3. So that's 3 things. You're going to put the A under the A, this word here, just like we always do. So number 1, read. Number 2, trace. Number 3, write. And then we're doing the same thing on house number 4. And then I would like you to color this kite, please. Now, very last thing you're going to do today is one more handwriting paper. It's not that bad, is it? It's just like a seat work packet we'd have when I do reading groups. Same thing. Read the sentence, trace the sentence, write the sentence by yourself. Same thing. And then color the ducks inside the pond. And then you're done for the whole day. Your mom and dad have another folder with a little bit of extra fun things. There are some Easter papers. There are some spring papers. There's an April calendar that looks a little different on the back than some of our other April calendars. You can do those things, but first, this is what's important every day. You do this first, and then if you'd like to do some other things, ask your mommy or daddy to see if you can have some of the extra things I put in your mommy and daddy's folder. You have a folder of work. They have a folder of extra things. There's also some science things you can work on and things like that. So I hope this video helps you. I'll try to have a video every single day to help you do your work, and I am very excited to see what good work you do. I love you and I miss you. Bye.